Sony has just rolled out a surprise update for the PlayStation 5 that's going to make the user experience for multiplayer a lot better, including making screen sharing more fluid, fixing a lot of the audio issues of the controller itself, and generally making it easier to talk and play with friends. But let's take a look specifically at what is being improved on the PlayStation 5. Hi, I'm DreamcastGuy. If you could, give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, this is an interesting change because I think it's showing the fact that the PlayStation 5 is in a very good spot. Over the course of the last year and a half or 2 years of the PS5, we've really seen Sony trying to fix the last of the bad bugs. There was that annoying issue with the console just freezing, some stuff with the desktop wasn't working the best, and obviously the biggest problem of the PlayStation 5 was the sleep freezing glitch, where if you put your console in rest mode, sometimes a game would straight up crash or the console would just shut itself off. So all of that has been fixed, but this is one that personally I'm very happy about. They're fixing the DualSense controller's audio issues. So, if you haven't played a PlayStation 5, obviously there is a very, very good controller speaker on it. You can see I'm actually playing my PS5 for a review right now, and you know, this thing is pretty good for, like, if you're playing a game, they'll have, like, controllers, people talking to you, audio notes, sort of visual cues. I've been playing a lot of Overcooked with one of my friends, and it's cool that the timers of, hey, your dish is about to catch on fire, that comes out of this very good controller speaker, but it's been less than satisfactory when it comes to voice chat. So they've also basically fixed noise cancellation, huge W, and screen share interactions have been completely updated to be much more funny. Okay, so all the replies, people are saying, hey, huge update, now give us PlayStation themes. This is the final thing that honestly the PlayStation 4 had that was much better than the PlayStation 5. I liked custom themes. I had a PlayStation freaking theme for Shenmue that I absolutely loved, and then of course one for Final Fantasy VII. There was 2 different Final Fantasy VII themes, both of which were perfect. It's weird that we still can't really customize how our dashboard looks for the PlayStation 5, which to me, I mean, honestly, it makes no sense. It seems like an oversight at this point. But here's another thing. We're going to talk about the screen sharing. It is weird that there isn't better Discord integration. Even though we keep seeing PlayStation release these updates, right now, even though you can talk to your friends through Discord on your PlayStation, and I actually use this quite a bit, it's still way behind what the Xbox has. Straight up, with the Xbox, you can share streaming directly through it. Using the Discord app, you can actually show your friends what you're playing. It'll show like, hey, you're playing Starfield and stuff like that. The Discord app is definitely way worse on the PlayStation 5, but let me actually take a look at it. So here we are over on the PlayStation blog, and all these changes are pretty freaking good. Here's one that I think is just great, though. Essentially, the noise cancellation has been pretty bad, because one of the weird things is that while you're playing games on the PlayStation 5, obviously, these are the buttons, this is the microphone, which means that if you're really tapping X extremely fast or pulling these fancy triggers, sometimes people will hear it because you're essentially tapping on the microphone. And let me tell you, button press sound effects definitely come through as a very strange audio mix. It just doesn't sound right. They have fixed it so that now everything is going to be a lot more crystal clear. I'm very happy about that. They've also made it so the controller can produce higher volume. So this is good. Again, it's just changes that improve the experience. Your controller may sound louder. You can adjust the volume speaker from the controller center. This is, again, it's really easy to custom tune the PlayStation 5's audio. Personally, what I like to do is I make it where when I'm playing with my friends, you can adjust chat audio so that whenever people join your voice chat party, I make it so the game becomes automatically quieter so I can hear my friends. And so I like the fact that they're making it so the audio can be boosted and customized even more so. Now, here's the other update that's pretty good. They also decided to make it so, this is one I guess is kind of funny to me. You can now turn off the PlayStation light indicator. Your PS5 always kind of glows. It's not a spotlight or anything, but it's definitely bright enough. I'm currently living in a very, very tiny room. I can pretty much touch all the walls of this. My bed is literally touching my desk. So when I'm going to sleep at night, I can definitely see the glow of my PlayStation 5 a little bit, but you can now turn the brightness way down. Some people are actually saying this is the best change ever. I don't know why people are freaking out about being able to dim the console, but you can. Here's the other change, though, that I think is pretty cool. So there is a thing in the PS5 which is screen sharing. You can basically get into a group call or just straight up send your video to somebody else, and it'll make it so that, like right here is Last of Us Remastered, and it makes it where they can see your screen, they can communicate, they can talk to you, but now they have these little pointers so they can actually give you feedback. Because the original idea of this was definitely like, hey, your friends can help you, beat a boss, or if you're stuck in an area, they can show you where the ladder is at or the hidden items. Now it's better than just telling you. You can actually point and apparently do funny emojis and emotes, so you can just cry react over and over again as they perpetually die. These are good changes. I think that PlayStation is definitely in a spot where, honestly, the PS5 is selling like crazy. The freaking usability of it. People are buying games. People are experiencing stuff. They're using cloud saves. They're doing multiplayer. They're more concerned at this point, clearly, with just getting it to the smoothest point possible. And I think they are achieving that. Right now, obviously, I'm excited. There is this upcoming PlayStation State of Play beginning here in just a couple hours and a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo. I'm going to be doing a video about this, but I'm saying this because I do feel like this conveys the amount of strength the PS5 has right now. It's the system that's the easiest to use, and they just keep making it easier. But what do you guys think about it? Are you excited about this newest PS5 update? How much do you actually use the multiplayer voice chat? Because to me, I use it almost every single day. I love this, especially when playing Diablo with the bros. I like that it's just so lazy. I can just turn it on, play some voice chat, talk to people, and then I like the pure mute. I can just unmute and mute. I don't know. I think the PS5 voice chat is probably my favorite console voice chat ever, and the fact that they keep improving it, to me, is a W. But tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.